Yes, so today I'm going to be giving you the best off angles on Ascent and Valorant. So pretty much, off angles are angles that you play that are slightly different than common spots. This allows you to be less expected or less predictable, and you can make really nice plays that work quite well. So pretty much, I'll show you an example of an off angle. So pretty much, if people were to expect me to peek right here like this, so say people are coming on attack and they expect me to be right here, an off angle to this spot would be right here. And this is definitely the first spot I'm going to show you guys. This off angle right here is very strong, mainly if you are Reyna or Jett, because if you're not, then obviously you don't really have an easy way to escape. So playing here as Reyna or Jett, you can get a kill and then easily just get out and you're completely safe, right? So this is the first off angle. I would highly suggest this if you're a duelist. The next off angle is right here. So this spot is very underused. People don't really clear this whenever they're pushing here on attack. And two, you can really, whenever you hear them running up like right here, you can like swing on them. People don't really usually expect you, or like right as they're coming out, you can just spray like all of them down, get an easy 2-3 kills. Definitely use these spots. Use that one mainly rarely, and use this one like frequently, because you can just get kills and then dismiss away. So other off angles, I'm gonna go ahead and go toward tree. There's not many. You can play some on site, like you do some in hell, but for the most part, play your standard spots on a site. The next nice off angle here is right here. This isn't really an off angle. It kind of is because you're not really in the corner, but you can kind of hold this angle. This is good with like an op, but also you can hold tree like this. They'll probably look at you, but you have the jump on them here for sure. Like you have a really nice chance to kill them. The next off angle is right here. This spot again, guys, this spot is not cleared by most ranks. So like you can imagine you're coming up cat, right? You come up cat. You don't usually look here. You might, if you do look here, you're good job. You're doing good. You're clearing corners. But a lot of people, even immortal or radiance, don't clear this. It's just kind of a weird thing to clear, but this is definitely a good thing to play. Like I play here if I expect people to come cat or come from mid, and you guys should experiment with this as well. Another spot is right here. Like this isn't really an off angle again, but this is a spot that people are not gonna expect you to play. Also, one more for A site. This is a bit of an off angle because again, we're not playing this corner. We're playing out like this, and I like to play this because whenever people run out, this is one of the last places they're really expecting you to be. It's behind this wall, so you can just get a kill and you can dismiss either to here or back to cat, or you can just kind of chill here. But again, really nice spots for tree. So moving on to cat, if this is the standard spot, the off angle to this spot would be right here, because again, I'm playing slightly different version of it. This is the off angle. This is really nice. You can also kind of like peek right here, but I would suggest just kind of holding this if you expect a cat push. Another spot is up here, and again, you can clear right here, but I would just kind of chill like this and wait for people to come up cat. So these two spots are very nice variations of holding cat. So, excuse me, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and go to mid. This is a pretty passive off angle, but you can hold like this. You're pretty much just waiting for them to come through cat. This isn't even really an off angle, but this is just a kind of a nice spot to play. Because mainly, so if you have someone alone on B, you can hold down their market from this angle right here. You don't really need to come all the way into mid and like fire it here. You can just kind of chill here, right? You can even just jiggle this. The next off angles. So one of my favorites is definitely kind of like this right here. This is a really strong spot. Another one is, again, guys, if you didn't know this is actually a ramp right onto this bike. You just kind of walk up it, and you don't have to make noise either. So this is a really fun spot, mainly because you're elevated, so it's going to be harder for them to hit your head. And, also it's a nice off angle. So next, we have two off angles in mid. If you're playing mid, you're probably going to want to peek, but just in case you guys want to play like lower mid and just sit here, this can be good if the enemies are just consistently pushing mid. You can hold an angle like this or something. Instead of just peeking this, you can hold like this and just kind of wait. You can also play on this side and sort of hold cat. This one I would suggest, because a lot of the time people are going to run up cat, and whenever they run up cat, they will not expect you to be here. I can promise you that, because I remember dying from this spot quite a lot, so I'm aware of that now for sure. Next, moving on toward B site, we have an off angle here. So normally people like to peek into B main here for market. This is okay. This can be good, but really if they're hard pushing B, I like to hold like this right here. So this is an off angle. Again, you can imagine someone running out here. You can imagine yourself running out here. You're probably going to look like this. You're going to clear market, and then you're going to run up. You might clear logs, you might clear this, but then you're going to run out lane a lot of the time. And then whenever you're running out lane, you're not looking back right here. If you're looking back here, you're probably a very high rank. And if you are, then you're just, you know, you're ahead of the game. So looking right here, and pretty much the point of looking like this is, one, it's a nice little off angle, and two, you're just gonna be able to shoot them in the side of the head. They're not expecting you. This is the biggest advantage of using off angles, is that people do not expect it as much. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys an aggressive off angle here in B main. So this is my favorite spot to play. You can hold like this, but again, if you're Reyna or Jett, you can easily just cross over to the left here. I like to hold so this wall is quite kind of like, you know, it's kind of just like flat, and then you can just get a kill here and easily dismiss away. A lot of people play this corner, so the off angle to this corner would be like right here. Again, I like to play out just a little bit, but you can either play here or against the wall. It's kind of just up to you. A lot of the time, if you play a little bit closer, people sometimes won't clear this, but I wouldn't bank on people not clearing this. This spot's almost always cleared. And another off angle that you probably see higher ranked players do is this spot right here. So this feels probably weird for you to do because you can actually hide here like this and they can't see you. But whenever they're coming out, what you can do is kind of sit on this ledge. And again, this is not a place that enemies are probably going to expect you to be at first. So this is a free kill or even like 2 kills, and you can just fall back, you know, use all your abilities, stuff like that. Again, for on site, there's not many off angles that I have. I mean, actually, this is one. This isn't really an off angle, but this is just a really nice spot. So you can kind of sit here again whenever you're coming down, jumping down from here. You're not really looking under you unless you're purposely clearing it, but usually you'll just run up, you know, drop with your gun out like this. And what you can do is, if you're in this spot, you can kind of just let them drop and kill a couple of them pretty easily. And yeah, so I think those are all the off angles I have. This is a possible off angle for like very situational rounds. Like if they're coming mid to, I don't know, if someone's like, if you took someone to walk up here, they're not gonna expect you to be in this corner, right? Anyways, if you guys have any questions about this or other suggested guides, right now I'm going to do more weapon guides in the future because today I'm getting my monitor, so I'll actually be able to play with, you know, nice hertz. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.